5 things off the wall.
That's us, man. 24/7.
You should expect the unexpected. I mean,
Make it known that this is all about being 100% authentic.
We are live now.
So with that being said, let's jump right in.
You know, well, I have a crush on Omega.
Oh, let's talk about it.
Yep.
No.
It's on the recording now.
Ooh,
Oh my
That is on the recording now.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah, it is.
yo,
No.
yo.
It's there.
Welcome to another episode of 5 Things Off the Wall. Oh, I am your guy, D.
What
Will.
is this game show host?
peace,
I got my peoples with me.
peace. Beautiful people. It's your boy Dav.
What's up, y'all? It's your girl C Mac.
Walt is here.
What?
And bang bang Walt.
Yeah, man. I got the
Slanging
little
and banging.
slanging
Wait.
and banging.
Oh, here we go.
Wait, hold on a second. For our viewers who are going to be watching us on YouTube, first of all, if you have not subscribed to 5 Things Off the Wall, please head to all outlets and platforms. Look for us on 5 Things Off the Wall, and please subscribe and like. So Walt, for our people that are going to be watching this
Yes.
on YouTube,
Yes.
are you fine with the view?
Yeah.
Are you fine with the first person view, the switching in and out? Yep.
No, I mean, we're good where we're at.
Okay. All right. Well, it's switching out for me. So
Yeah, that's you're not in charge. It's okay.
yeah. Okay. All right,
Derek,
buddy.
you're looking real Amish right now with this black
You
and
see-
white and this beard.
You see that?
You-
All I need is this.
You're looking like you're looking like you about to be doing some type of militant preaching somewhere.
I might. I've converted. I'm an Israelite now.
We are not doing this.
I will not.
Here we go.
I will not.
Man, don't get them started on us, all right?
Exactly.
Oh my God. please.
Man.
Carried away.
I want that. Let's get that smoke like we did with Sound View.
Listen,
Ooh.
First off,
listen, they was ready to put hands and feet on you,
Hold
Derek.
up.
I had to calm them down.
wait.
I had to calm them down, man.
we did not get no smoke
Listen.
about Sound View. You spoke about Sound View.
Well, wasn't that was you that said 6ix9ine was from Sound View?
Definitely not me. It was not. For all listeners who are
I had to
joining
keep the
Sound
the
View
wolves.
housing facilities, please be reminded that this was not me. That was Derek Williams. Not
I had
me.
to keep the wolves at
Nah.
bay.
That wasn't me. It wasn't me. But I
Crystal,
appreciate
Crystal,
that.
Crystal, were you on the show then? With the
I
Sound?
was not, but I did hear about it.
Oh my God.
Shouts out to Sound View.
Yo,
And my brother Dev,
Dev got
the
almost
ambassador.
Dev got immediate feedback. We had to do a whole intro just to address the fact that Derek crossed the line, man.
Immediate.
Derek.
feedback.
It wasn't me. Yo, but you know what? Let's it's something amazing happened this past weekend, right? Something amazing happened. And unfortunately, I wasn't able to partake. But I've seen a lot of pictures, I've seen a lot of video, I've seen a lot of testimonials, and
We need
I
to
want
get
to hear.
ID on here.
Listen, I want to hear firsthand from the people that was there to witness it, and that is you all. So let's talk about the livest homecoming in America, folks. We're talking about the South Carolina State University. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'm so glad that I'm from SC State. Look, man, it was great. It was actually, I talked to somebody today who was there, and they were saying it was almost like a return back to homecoming from like the 80s and the 90s.
Yeah.
Like the energy was crazy. Just the amount of people was so many people who were out there. So many people who just showed up and had a good time. Everybody was having a good time. I think all the tailgates was jumping. I missed the Friday festivities, so I know Club Applebee's was probably off. And
Yeah, I saw pictures.
that Omega Day party was that set it off. I'll just say that.
Wait. So where did the Omega Day party take place at?
Practice field, wasn't it?
Yeah, the practice field. Yeah, right across. It's in that that big field that's across from the bathroom over there. It was there.
Right.
So they had like a
So
big tent.
so it's
it
day
was
party
dope.
Friday, day
Yeah,
party on Friday, and
Mhm.
then after that, people headed to Club Applebee's.
correct.
Love it.
No
Yeah.
doubt.
And
No
it was
doubt.
wasn't there a party at the what was it called? The Falafel House? What was it called?
The Patel Center.
Did you say the Falafel House?
Wait a minute.
That might have been a little
Oh,
racist. What?
oh my God.
Remember the name?
Ah,
The Patel Center. I knew it was something.
yeah. Well, but did y'all get any feedback on that? Did anybody go?
We went. I heard we got there really late because we had to go get dressed after Applebee's. So we got there late, but we heard that the DJ wasn't that great. By the time I got there, I was just like, I'm one of them people that as long as I'm socializing, I'm having a good time. So I mean, yes, the music does matter, but it wasn't a big deal for me because I was just excited to see people. So I had a good time for the little bit of time that I was there. But I did get a lot of feedback about like the DJ was bad.
So I did hear that. I did see that, right?
Yeah.
Wait, so Crystal, when did you get there? When did you get there? Friday, Thursday?
Friday. We got there
Okay.
Friday.
You got there Friday. Dev, when did you get there?
I got there Friday.
Okay.
Yep.
Friday. Who all attended? So who all and Walt, when did you get there?
Got there Saturday. I got there early Saturday morning, did the 5K. Shouts out to the homie, Todd Caldwell, for putting together the Bulldogs on a Run annual 5K. Got there, ran that, hung out all day Saturday.
Okay. All right. So Dev, what activities did you partake in on Friday when you got there?
Day party and Applebee's.
Day party and Applebee's. So okay.
And the party at the Patel Center.
Oh, so you and Crystal, y'all was at the same joints.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I mean, that's
All right.
it's not like it seemed like from what I heard, everybody did like you had a set situation that you knew to go to. I think it was like 2 or 3 different parties to go to, but most of them sold out. The Patel Center was the only one that stayed available.
Okay. So wait, so the Patel Center, this is new to me, right? I think last time I went to homecoming might have been 2016. So is the Patel and Patel, are they affiliated with South Carolina State in some way, shape, form, or fashion?
I just think the Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Evan.
Well, the party, no, they're
Okay.
not affiliated. However, the party on Friday was done by a group that was not a part of the official SC State activities.
Okay.
But the party on Saturday was.
Okay.
Even though, and it was at the same location.
Okay.
So
Okay.
last year at homecoming, the Saturday party was at the Patel Center.
Hmm.
I feel like Community Keys has something to do with helping them book that location, and I think that they just kept it going because it seemed like a pretty good place.
Yeah.
So so this year the Friday party was at the Patel Center, and that was thrown by the normal people that throw the party on Friday, Solly and Richie and
Okay.
tragic. So they always do the Friday party. So they did the Friday party, and it was at the Patel Center.
Okay.
And then Saturday, I believe it was the alumni association that did the Saturday party at Patel Center. It was a different room in the Patel Center, but it was still the Patel Center.
Okay. All right. That sounds
Who had the party? Where the Sesto party at?
I don't know. I know that there was a party at the Garden Room. That's the one that Louis B DJ'd on Saturday.
Yeah, there was a party at the Garden Room. There was a party at Cinema. And
Well, Seth probably did the cinema party.
I'll say he probably did a cinema party. That's where he usually do it. I heard that was crazy too.
So in addition to it just being a great event, this weekend, a homecoming, it was also a part of the homecoming portion of it was a 20-year reunion for the class of 2002. So shout out for Deuce.
Yeah.
Sorry, Crystal.
Y'all get shout out because y'all were the next best. Yeah, after 2002, everybody know 2G was it.
Yeah,
But
sure,
our reunion was during the pandemic, so we missed our up.
and they say God don't make no mistakes.
Yeah, okay.
Oh, shots fired.
I
Hey,
can't tell.
so so tell me, right? So before we go to so what were some of the high moments? What was it? What was it for you all? Like I've seen mad posts. I've seen people talking about, just
Ooh, look who
how
came on.
I see how people would just talk about how amazing it was and life changing it was. So tell me some of the high moments for y'all.
Well, hold on. Before we do that, we gotta give a
We got
shout
to guess.
introduce our guest that just came on and popped on the scene. We wish you could see the video, but he's probably moving and shaking as he normally do. We want to give a shout out to our boy,
Oh, he's getting his
RD
he's
Ryan Douglas.
he getting his,
What's
his
happening, family? What's happening,
what up?
family? I'm getting the video together for sure.
Nah, you
No
good,
doubt,
you good,
no
bro.
doubt, no doubt. Welcome to the welcome to
that was
the
one of the high
homecoming.
moments right there, man.
RD,
Had
yeah.
RD.
the Alpha tent.
What up, y'all? Man, good to
RD
be on this
finally
joint
came
with
back to
y'all.
South Carolina State.
What up?
Oh, shade. Okay, shots, early shots.
Teaching me
What up,
about the
brother?
Broncos.
Yeah, man.
Welcome to the homecoming edition of Five Things Off the Wall. So we're recapping, man. I heard a lot about homecoming. I hate that I couldn't be there, but I'm just gonna live vicariously through y'all as y'all, what I mean, talk about the highlights and the high moments for y'all and what the experience was like. So RD,
Yes, sir.
brother, tell me about homecoming, man. How was it for you, brother?
Man, it really was a family reunion. It was a chance to eat great food, do a lot of walking. Everybody got their steps in.
Woo,
Mhm.
shy.
I had
Fine libations.
26,000, man. 26,000 steps, bro.
Wow.
Dang.
Wow. And then some of our brothers still had the tenacity, the bulldog tenacity to do a 5K that morning.
Right.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Walt was talking. So Walt did it, and Dev, you did it too,
And
right?
Devin and Marcus and Travis.
Mm-hmm. There was a few of them out there.
One of our friends said they were battling Devin. They didn't even know they was battling Devin.
Yeah, shout out to Mo. We was pacing each other. Yeah.
Dev, he was like, "Yeah, Ward, I'm gonna run with you." I was like, "Yeah, okay." Took off,
So
man.
so RD, I was just asking everybody like what day did they make it to homecoming? So when did you get there?
I actually was there early Friday. So I got in early Friday. I actually had a meeting that occurred in South Carolina Thursday. So I had been in the state for a little bit.
So you got the fish grease going early Friday morning.
Early Friday morning, man. Like Greece was hot by Friday afternoon, but
Look,
I was able to sample everybody else's too. So that was good.
No doubt.
man. I tell you what, I think there needs to be some serious consideration to taking that practice field and making that just being kind of like a Greek village for homecoming.
Yes, please. That would help.
Because
I would love for like everybody, Sigmas, Kappas, Alphas, everybody to be in there.
I don't dislike the walking. You know what I'm saying? But the way, like I said, RD and them be having it going over at the Alpha tent, man.
Yes.
It's crazy over there. And I feel like with RD and the Alphas out there, Dev, who usually runs the Sigma joint?
AD.
Yeah. AD always makes sure that everybody eats.
Facts.
It's always good food. Like
I miss the Sigma
they
one.
always gonna make sure it's that, and I feel like, the bros have turned it into they're trying to make it be such a like legit an experience. I feel like we can have an opportunity because if I'm not mistaken, I think the Sigma y'all don't normally have a DJ though, right there?
Yeah, we do. We've been having it.
Yeah, y'all do. Yeah, we do.
My LB be the one DJ.
Okay, because I was gonna say I know RD y'all had one of the what do they call themselves, the symphonian DJs.
Well,
For sure.
Yeah.
So I wanna ask.
Producer.
So I want to kind of tap into that a little bit, RD, because over the past few years, the Alpha tent in general for homecoming has been one of the highlights of tailgating scene on Saturdays. And it amazes me because every year y'all try to do something a little different, whether it be, cigar lounges or you have the bars and you have the bottle service and you got a lot of different things going on. What goes into your thought process or your collective group to say, okay, this is how we're going to do it this year, or this is how we're going to kind of set ourselves apart from everybody else in the yard?
I really think that personally, I try to take some of the talents that we use all year, just having events. And I mean, with you all being my friends, one of the things I think about is what would my friends like?
Mhm.
My friends would like open bar. My friends would like bottle service. And we all know if you got food, you've got libations, and you got
Mhm.
music, we came from South Carolina State. We can make a party.
Right.
Yeah, we've done more with less.
Right.
I think sometimes each year, the more we give or the more that we bring to the table, I just think it's going to be easier for all of us to socialize. Because one of the highlights of my day was, sans Derek and sans Crystal. But it was seeing you and Walt walk up and say, "Yo, bro, I need a cigar," and just knowing I had it to give, or just what it was. You hate when your friends walk up and you say like, "I need some food or some fish or something," and it's gone. So the thing about homecoming, I think the biggest thing that everyone had was abundance.
Yeah.
You want to have that.
And that's why I feel like if they turn that practice field into like a Greek village, man, it could be one big event.
Greek village, I like that.
Like, yeah, that's a nice little coin term right there. Walt, for
everybody could come and just enjoy it. You know what I'm saying, and have a good time. You ain't got to worry about fighting over food. You ain't got to worry about people like, I don't want to deal with, like, I ain't got to walk all the way across. Where you at? I'm over here. I'm on this. Like, we could just meet in the middle. Everybody meet in the middle, man, and just have a good time, man.
So what do you think it would take to get that together?
A lot of egos falling by the wayside, because I do feel like there's always going to be certain older people who are stuck on tradition, and they're gonna be like, nah, man, we gotta have ours right here. We're not moving it ever. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I think it would take like the younger generation to make the decision to be like, you know what, y'all keep y'all traditional spots, but this is what we're gonna do collectively here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Put everybody here in one space and then move from there.
So like Dev, so the Sigma joint, right? In the previous years when I've gone, you all have been located, I think, is it in front of Staley?
Yep.
So that's where you all were this year as well.
Yeah.
So RD, what you think about Greek Village?
Greek village.
I'm down with the concept. The first one of the earlier tailgates that I put on or helped put on was on that practice field.
Yeah, over there. Yeah, I remember that.
It was over there in the corner.
Yeah, that's when we had Ciroc as a sponsor.
Yeah.
And it worked out well. But either way, just because I have friends come from other schools this year. And one of the things that they said that I never really noticed, they were like, man, this is a huge campus. And they were talking about the stretch from MLK all the way down, to Oliver C. Dawson and past, whatever. And that's one of the things we got to consider. That's a lot of walking. We never know where people are located. So it would be a draw if people knew that certain groups were centrally located.
Right.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That would be dope.
And I think it would be dope if they just turned the whole campus into the game zone and eliminated that whole one section. Just like you only can get on campus if you got a ticket. Like that's it. Open up all the drive gates. You can only get on campus if you got a ticket, and that way you can move freely, man. And I think it would turn. It'd be hard as heck to get people off campus though, because they'd be on campus all night.
But that's what you want though, because I think as we get older, well, what I noticed this year was that people was taking a lot longer to get off campus and go to their different locations, especially on Saturday.
Right.
And on Friday, one of the reasons why I was, running on like 2 hours of sleep before I ran that 5K is because we went back on campus before after the party.
Yeah.
That may be something that is that may have been something that nobody was even thinking about, but might be an opportunity. The thing that I was thinking of in terms of Greek Village is, how would that work in terms of territory, right? People are really particular about their locations.
And I mean, it doesn't. And I guess I think the one thing that I think would be most important is making sure everybody is spaced out enough so that you can have 4 or 5 different DJs out there, and it's not competing sound too much. You know what I'm saying?
And that's the thing I was thinking about.
If everybody just said like, all right, you know what? We got one main DJ who'll be DJ in the center of the field, and then everybody has like their small DJ who's playing their music, and it's just a thing where it's like, you know what? The DJ in the center is something that all of the organizations who are putting in on the Greek Village, everybody just puts in and agrees. This is not, oh, this is my bro. This is my bro. It's like, nah, this is just the best DJ for this moment. You know what I'm saying? And let it be. Like,
yeah, but I think there's ways that they can do that. I think this year I went to the what was it? Lovers and Friends Fest. And they actually had the speakers set up. They had about 5 stages, and music was loud, but they had the speakers set up in a way that it wasn't competing sounds. So I don't know who they had to engineer that, but they did it in a way that it worked.
I mean, I think it could work because I think one of the things is that I think with like, so for instance, RD and Cliff, and then Chris and Worm, like, to me, those were by far the loudest DJs. Like, and they had the biggest setup.
And hold on, stop the press. We've got another guest on.
Whoa, I like that fine.
The wall.
Hold on, stop the press. We got another guest. Okay.
Yes, homecoming edition. We are on here reminiscing. I will let Dev do the intro.
Yeah, so we got social media presence, bodybuilding, overall dope person,
extraordinaire,
Donna Jones. You know what I'm saying? Good luck.
Hey y'all.
What up? Donna, so to catch you up, we've been just kind of reminiscing on homecoming. I shed some tears because I couldn't be there, but I'm living. I know. Yeah. I heard. Listen, my wife was like, she was gonna let me sit in the corner and just cry for a minute because I was liking everybody's pictures. I was just, while we were on vacation, I'm in Dallas and I'm sitting here on Facebook just liking pictures, whatnot. Aww. So but right, so we've been just kind of talking about the highlights and the high points, right? And so RD was just sharing with us, how they, just how the Alpha tent and the party and everything went down at the tailgate on Saturday. What was some of the highlights for you?
I think it was seeing everybody, when the pandemic hit, we didn't have an opportunity to really connect that homecoming. And then, just knowing that everybody was just healthy and happy and in a good state of sound mind. It was just dope. Like when I say the energy was freaking unreal. Mm-hmm. It was unreal. To have that many African Americans, so many people fear when we get crowded and, because they just don't know what's going to happen. Drama. It wasn't any of that energy. It was nothing but love.
You know what?
When I say bulldog country, it was bulldog country. Like, everybody was just loving each other. I don't give a damn if you were in class of 2002 or freaking 74. Like, it was just like,
yeah.
Right.
Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing.
And I always say that I'm having a good time because I forget sometimes to take pictures when I'm in the moment. Even though they're the best photo ops, I just always miss them sometimes. And so I didn't take
any pictures, Crystal. I think I took 3 pictures the whole weekend.
I don't. RD, you didn't take many pictures either, did you?
No, I never had a chance to take them.
Camera roll though. He was in everybody's camera roll.
I don't know, because if I see your roll and I wasn't in there, you get 8 stars.
Don't do that, Ryan. So how about when we were walking to campus we were walking with this lady who had like this she had a wagon of like drinks. She was like, yeah, I'm on my way to the Alpha tent. And we was like, for real?
Yeah.
She was like, yeah,
Oh,
we're
she
doing
had
they
the
were
bottles.
she was I guess she had a traveling bar or whatever.
Traveling bar business. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
and she had like these
set up.
these
She sold
long
out too.
things. She did.
Yeah,
Word.
she sold out. She sold
Well, I was like, I
everything.
hope it's not more than what I'm looking at because they about to kill these. And Shawnee and Deidre had one of the drinks, and they were like, "These are really good and they're really strong."
So something I think was dope, that I know we had at the Zaza experience, and I know y'all had it at the Alpha tent. What was the title of y'all homecoming? First off, because I know y'all had an official title. Y'all tailgate.
It was the ice cold tailgate.
The ice cold tailgate. All right, so I know the Zaza experience and the ice cold tailgate both had individual vendors there on site, and I think that like was a game changer because it's like I remember at homecoming, like usually the vendors all set up down right there by the stadium, and it's like, and it's always the same old stuff, and you hate having to walk all the way over there. That gets annoying. But having a vendor on site at the tailgate, it's like I ain't got to walk nowhere and go do nothing. Now, the guy whose bags that was selling the bags, I was trying not to be broke and cheap, but he said, "Yeah, that one is 26." And that one is 13. And I was like, I know he's talking like 1,300.
Wait.
2,600. But I was thinking in my mind, I was like, bruh.
Wait, you just can't say somebody was selling bags. What kind of bags are you know what I'm saying?
They was some of them was some I believe was satchels, and then some of them
was Laddie Howard. It was Howard leather.
Oh, okay. I thought you was talking about weed or something.
No. They was leather. There was leather bags. I don't know if they were stand made or whatever, but they were.
Yeah.
He said he designed them, right? He designed those, right, RD?
Right. So he's a Bulldog alum, and he was a pretty prominent attorney in Columbia. So he quit his law practice. He kind of did like a Virgil type joint where he interned for a little bit working with some major names, and that's the same place that he wants to be on. He's there with the Louis and all that, but he custom handmakes each bag, right? And again, the price point is there. There.
Yeah, he was like, yeah, this because he had the one duffel bag I thought was dope. He was like, yeah, that's 26, and I was like, yeah, I don't even want to talk anymore. Matter of fact, let me take my cigar and go all the way over here.
Yeah. So Donna,
tax bracket right now.
So Donna, what day did you get there?
I got there Friday day. Yeah.
So what all activities did you start with?
Okay, so we started off with the Q's party, and after that we went to Applebee's. Club Applebee's on Friday. You cannot. I mean, that is like the homecoming kickoff, and unfortunately, because I was a little bit inebriated, I slept through the Q's party that night. Like I woke up 2:00 in the morning and I called Shane. I'm like, where y'all bitches at? And she was like, it's over. What do you mean? It's over. Hey, all I can say is that's a good night.
Yeah.
Right.
That was a good night.
So Friday was some parties, right? Mm-hmm. I'm sure everybody got a chance. Most people probably came in on Friday. You got a chance to spend some time with some people you hadn't seen in a long time. Was there, and it's the same question for you, Ryan, I'll probably ask the rest of y'all, was there like one person that you just saw that you were surprised to see and that you just, you really enjoyed being able to see them at homecoming, not being able to see people after the past 3 years with COVID and everything?
Well, I'll tell you, I like seeing Judith Sally. I didn't think I was going to ever see her again after her scholarship back at her. So it was good. It was really good seeing her and for her to actually remember who I was. That's crazy. But I want to, after Donna asked the question, I got a question I want to pose to you all, just in reference to the yard show and the step show.
All right. Yeah, Donna, who's that person? And it could be staff, it could be, the person that made you light up.
I'm gonna be honest, everybody made me light up. I'm not even gonna lie. I didn't when I got there, I honestly did not expect to I didn't anticipate so many people being there. Like it was like college all over again, but 20 years later, well, for me, 18 years later, like I was just like, oh
yeah.
You know, it was just, it was surreal. Like, I'm not even gonna lie. Like, this probably was the dopest homecoming ever.
Did y'all see Jason Weaver there?
I did not. I heard.
I saw
I
pictures.
heard about him too.
Yeah,
I saw pictures.
Young Symbol
So,
was there.
yeah.
And Greg Nice performed on Saturday at the party. I didn't. I wasn't. I got there late, so I missed his performance. Were you there, Ryan?
I saw it. He did a lot of beatboxing, and then he jumped in. Sometimes I rhyme slow, and some other joints.
Peace, beautiful people. It's your boy Dad. Listen, man, follow, like, subscribe. 5 Things Off the Wall. We are available on YouTube and IG. 5 Things Off the Wall. 5TOTW. Peace.